What happens when you put your big life decision through a Shark Tank filter? PGPM students stepped into the hot seat not to pitch a startup but to test their own decision to do an MBA. With the tough questions from faculty and alumni, this isn't just a reflection, it's a real time clarity under pressure. Welcome to SPGIMR's Shark Tank PGPM edition. Let's dive in.
Hi, I'm Somaraj Tundu. I'm from Kolkata. I've been a software engineer for 4.5 years. So it was never about the pay safe hobby. It was about developing myself into an excellent product manager with the empathy needed for a product manager to build products that more human-centered. So previously, I had a more product-led mindset. So I want to change it to a more human-centered mindset. The opportunity cost of leaving my job and leaving the comfort zone as well, that has always been on my mind. But I felt that I had to take this step to move ahead in my career. So I believe that an MBA will help me move more closer towards strategy, product, and visioning.
Hey, I'm Karan Seth. I come from a niche family business background who started their journey back in the 90s with a wedding photography business. They developed over the years. We imported machines from China, started printing press, got the pictures framed, and started selling to the world. My grandparents used to say, "You have to be in this business. You could take our name forward." No, I realized that I'm meant for something else. I realized that I am meant for a thing called consulting, wherein I can help others' business to improve rather than my own dad's business. And hence, I entered to the world of consulting. When I saw my seniors, my managers who were NDA from these prestigious Tier 1 colleges, I saw that is my aspiration where I have to be and that for which I need to do an MBA.
Hello, Panis. As a person from finance background, what's the best investment? An investment with infinite returns and next to no risk. And what's a better word for it? An MBA gig. That's what I'm here to pursue. I'm a chartered accountant with over 5 years of work experience in the field of statutory and internal audit. Coming from a numbers background throughout my life journey, numbers have always related with me. I've always understood numbers, and that is what I would like to understand further. The issue with my understanding was that even though I get the numbers, I never could really get the bigger picture. And that was a big loophole that I could find in my career journey. And that is why I wanted to pursue MBA.
So what I'm curious to know is why would you choose a 1-year PGPM MBA program over any other 2-year MBA program?
I've already got a 4.5 years of work experience, and I think I'm well ahead of the curve in that regard. And I've already led teams like in my organization. So I see PGPM program as a upskilling program for me, where I leverage what I've already learned and then gain some additional skills, getting a more holistic and more enriching experience. This will help me become a better version of myself.
So Karan, you have a very interesting profile. You already come in from consulting. Why is it that you believe that an MBA will make you a better management consultant as per se? Why can't you get that experience where you are with your peers and further engagements?
I think an MBA is a structured program that brings a lot of credibility and information and knowledge. It is a holistic development approach. And if I stay in the current organization, I might restrict myself with the current talent I have around, and I will not develop from a 360 point of view. And through this MBA, I'll be able to meet professors who've written case studies for the Harvards and IEs of the world. And the influential learning which I will get is at par with any other place. Also, this MBA program will help me learn in a structured format, which I might not be able to get in an unstructured learning environment.
You are already there in a computing role. Why do you think that you are at a disadvantage
As compared to anybody else, which would need you to do an MBA.
So over the years, I've seen there are differences between a colleague who has done their MBA and a person like me who hasn't done an MBA. The way they approach to problems are more structured. They solve it better. The keywords and frameworks they use in their answers and responses are more efficient and effective to the clients vis-a-vis a person who hasn't done their MBA. So today, for a person like me, it is the need of the hour.
MBA is generally a less chosen path for someone who already is a CA. So what do you hope to gain additional from an MBA that kind of complements with your CAPS?
I already have the theoretical backing, the practical exposure, which is relevant for the field of finance. But do I have a broader vision? The answer is no. This is what I'm here to learn. Right now, the job opportunities that were available to me were very focused on what is available for a CA. Or if I combine the CA knowledge I have gained, along with the strategic worldview that the PGPM course offers. That will make me accessible to a plethora of job opportunities available and help me learn from the peer network that we have.
So it's great to see that students coming into the PGPM batch, they are really focused. They are from great educational backgrounds and career backgrounds. What I would like to recommend to them is they should come in with a no open mind. Let's not be so focused. Come with an open mind, learn from your peers. Because even after PGPM, it will take them at least 3 to 4 years to really understand what is it that they like to pursue for the longer term.
You know, what he said was absolutely right, you know. You can't be like so fixated about, okay, fine, after my MBA, I am going to like a Meta or an Amazon or a big consulting firm right on the day one. Or, I may be doing this for the rest of my life, because I myself can say that after my MBA, I actually took on like 2-3 different roles. And the confidence of being able to deliver on that role was because of all the technical or the skill whacking that I had ties to VGTN. So I would actually resonate with what Ashish just said.
What I've usually seen is that a young working professional deep dives into the work he does, tries to understand it better, goes further, and what does happen is when they get very good at what they are doing, they have a very siloed view of what they are doing. They don't really look at the bigger picture. They aren't really looking into the future. How will I grow my career and build more opportunities? Now for that, you need to take advantage of networking. In addition, like to understand what are the other functions, other areas present in your business. So for that, it is very, very important to network upwards, wider, take part in certain events. It gives you opportunities to understand different functions. It also helps you plan ahead. MBA is a journey, right? Which is so fulfilling that if you are able to immerse in that journey, right? And if you are able to flow with the journey, automatically it would give you so much that it would be an experience for the lifetime.